Well, hello and happy Sunday. That is today, right? Well, here we are. Another week has ended, or a week is beginning, depending on how you view Sunday. And I thought it was a good day to practice exercise of metta and loving kindness, if you will. This one specifically by a wonderful practitioner, Stephen Levine. So sit back and find a comfortable position for you to sit and begin this practice. One that isn't rigid or too stiff, just one that lets you relax your body as best you can. And starting to find that breath that feels comfortable to you as it breathes in and out. They say the inhale is like the hello, the welcome, the new. And the exhale is the letting go, the goodbye. So we start that cycle of hello and goodbye, which is life, right? Which is that thing we're all trying to accept. And now, purposefully, I want to see if you can think or feel anger. Just notice what it feels like in your body. Maybe you think of something that's frustrating you. I don't think that should be a problem for many of us right now, but just reflect on the way anger feels. Maybe you feel that fire in the body and the mind that it causes. Can you notice the separation that it fosters, the isolation, the feelings of loneliness and pain? They say anger comes from pain, so it goes back to pain, sometimes making us want to get revenge or, direct it towards a person or a thing. So feel that in the body, in the mind, that suffering. Our hearts sometimes even become closed. You may notice how your shoulders are. Are they rolled forward, armoring that heart, isolating you against the world? Notice, without judgment, just notice, where every emotion carries gifts of that awareness. Maybe your breath even feels tighter. Buddha likens anger to picking up a burning ember in your bare hands with the intention of throwing it at someone else, all the while being burned, being seared by that anger. So taking a deep breath, or maybe a yawn, expanding those lungs and that mind and heart, and reflect on the opposite. Qualities of warmth and patience and love. And notice your body shifting now. Give it space to exist, to flower, to bloom. Noticing how anger falls away, how the knots become untied, dissolving in that openness of patience and love, acceptance. And with each inhale now, breathing in that warm breath of acceptance and peace. Letting that breath now untie anything that may be tight, anything that may be in dis-ease or struggle. Slowing down that inhalation and exhalation. Maybe you even exhale with more force. You blow. The next breath, breathing in even more of that warmth and acceptance. Let that warmth begin to feed you, nurture you. Some people even imagine golden white light from that star above, just beginning to help clear all that energy, supplying room and space. Feeling that fire of anger now extinguished as your heart begins to creak open, the armoring gone. Maybe you even roll your shoulders back to feel the full potential of that extraordinary heart. And now letting that warmth, patience, and love rise to forgiveness. Breathing, softening. Reflecting first on those who may have caused you pain in the past, either on purpose or by accident. With every exhale now, imagine sending them forgiveness. Being patient with yourself, not tensing or pushing, or allowing those experiences of resentment to create clutter and distortion. Maybe start with one and just picture someone who may have caused you pain, saying silently to yourself, I forgive you, for intentionally or unintentionally, by thought, speech, or even deed. And forgive them as best you can. With every exhale, practicing that action. And if there is still resentment, accepting that too. Letting it dissipate as the light of forgiveness within you grows. You even forgive yourself for holding on. See what comes up with that letting go. Even letting go of the pride that holds resentment. I forgive you. I forgive you. And I let go. The power of forgiveness is so great. It comes from love and returns to love. And maybe even now you turn your mind and heart to those whom you may have caused pain to, and envision asking their forgiveness, not with guilt or shame, but with understanding that we all stumble, each of us, and we are all partially blind. So not only letting go of self-judgment, but releasing yourself from the guilt and shame you may have carried. Silently to yourself, as it feels right, saying, for anyone I have caused pain to, intentionally or unintentionally, through my thoughts, my speech, my actions, I ask your forgiveness. And with this breath, maybe you can feel any rigidity that blocks the heart to fall away, opening even more, allowing yourself to be forgiven. Any stiffness in the body, chest, mind melts with that as you let it go. Letting go of resentment you may have for yourself or judgment. Maybe even saying out loud to yourself, I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive myself for all the pain I may have caused myself, for even the things I didn't mean to do. I forgive you. Each breath opening that heart even more, slowly, gently, imagining that light of forgiveness beginning to shine even brighter in the center of you, enveloping yourself in that light, and how easily breath moves now in this space. And in this sense of connection, beginning to direct loving kindness to yourself, in your heart, in your voice, in whatever words you find appropriate. May I be happy. May I be free from suffering. May I be free from tension, fear, worry. May I be healed. May I be at peace. May I be done with suffering, done with tension, anger, and separation, done with fear and hiding and doubt. may I be happy. Imagining that light increasing as you let yourself love you. May I be happy. May I let go of all the things that cause me suffering. Taking a moment to wish yourself well. May I be free from suffering. May I find joy. May I be filled with love and also receive it. May I come home to the truth of my own light. May I be at peace. Breathing deeply. And now, in that wonderful mind and heart, begin to direct your love towards someone who you feel great love for. A teacher, a friend, a mentor, someone you like very much, picturing them and reflecting that same act of loving kindness. Maybe even imagining them noticing that light you cast their way. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering and pain. And maybe you even invite more people into that vision as you wish them well. Noticing your great capacity to love beyond comprehension. Wishing them all well and happy and freedom from suffering and pain. Maybe you even imagine that love now expanding from your heart like a great lantern and light. Letting that love expand to everyone in the house in which you're sitting now, the building, and expanding still. Let the whole room and all of those people, imagining their faces in your mind and heart. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering and pain. May you know peace. And may you come home to the light. And now, like a great force, that light within, like a sun, begins to expand outward and onward, from this house and building to the neighborhood, letting it include the whole town, the whole city you live in, expansive, spacious, love beyond your comprehension. See their faces as they feel that love. They say that love dispels fear the way light repels darkness. So see that darkness that has been fear in this world be shattered by that sun, by that light that you're creating. Let it expand now to the whole country, across the great mountains and plains, to every person, everywhere, every being, every animal, the whole continent, expanding across the oceans, to those people we've seen and heard, their acts of love, their songs on balconies, their dancing on roofs. See them all united in that light that you're helping manifest until you cover that entire globe. Opening your heart to every being everywhere. May all beings be happy. May all beings be clear-minded. May their hearts be open. May they be free from suffering and pain. May they keep their eyes and hearts open to the truth that they are light and came from light. Slowly imagine that whole planet held in your loving kindness. Breathe that in. feel that space. Your heart is great. Your love is great. Fear is temporary. So is this experience. Love and light will endure. Feeling that truth, passing into this entire globe now. A unique and glorious being of infinite worth and potential, valued and loved beyond your comprehension. And share that message. Maybe visualizing everyone, everywhere, accepting that truth. May all beings know warmth and patience and peace in their lives. May all beings know self-forgiveness as well as forgiveness for others. May all beings learn just to be, this moment at a time. No expectations, no judgment, just open hearts, sharing as best we can, learning to love ourselves as we learn to love each other. Breathing every breath. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free from suffering and pain. May we all be free, just as we are. And may we all come home to our divine completeness. Staying in this connection. Every breath breathing into that great heart of yours. Pulling that light to the center of your being. Holding on to that connection and awareness, even as we bring our awareness back to this moment in this space. And we take those 3 deep breaths together. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Thank you so much for coming on that journey with me today. A great exercise to practice throughout the day, but at least once a day, especially in the current climate of things. I want to say that I appreciate you. I wish you well and happy. I wish you freedom from suffering and pain. I wish you moments of joy in this experience. I wish you more hope than fear, and the truth of your divine light and worth. Thank you. I appreciate you, and I love you.